road design has to do a lot with the number of fatal crashes we are seeing. And this applies both to national highways as well as what we are doing in our cities. So if, for example, let's take for our national highways. Since you know that since 2000 we've had this major national highway development program. Earlier it was the Golden Quadrilateral and the National Highway Development Program 1 and 2, under which 2-lane roads have been expanded to 4-lane roads, and 4-lane roads are being expanded to 6-lane divided highways. In some recent studies now we are finding the rate of deaths, if we compare 2-lane versus 4-lane, is almost twice, and when you compare 2-lane with 6-lane is nearly 3 to 4 times. The rate is so high. So earlier, see, the understanding was that once we start making our undivided roads had started becoming very unsafe, because there is a possibility of head-on collisions. Vehicles are coming from 2 different directions and there is no divider. And of course then there is other issues that were discussed, that there is congestion, traffic is not moving fast. So based on this logic, undivided roads started becoming divided roads. But now in divided roads, what we are observing, vehicles are moving faster, so that is leading to more deaths. But at the same time, because our highways are passing through small towns and villages, where the village traffic also is using the same road, the small town traffic is also using the same highway. So now we are mixing this, fast moving long distance traffic with slow moving local traffic, and this kind of conflict is then leading to, so in our highway design there is very little design element which can take care of local traffic also. In last 5 years now we have started giving underpasses or overhead bridges, but I think there also we still need to do a lot of thinking, because even those overhead bridges, what is happening is that local traffic is allowed to pass under those overhead bridges or elevated road sections, but those are very narrow, and both ends of that elevated section still remains a major problem. See, I think one of the differences is that unlike North America or Europe, our highways are passing through very dense areas. We have very small segment of roads which are going through wilderness, where there's, especially in North India, if you look at this main UP Punjab belt and going all the way to Bengal. And same thing is happening with, leave aside few sections, same thing is happening in rest of the country also. So every 10 kilometers you have a small village, every 20 kilometers you have a small town, and if we haven't designed our highway to meet the local travel, we will keep seeing these problems. One very common problem that we are observing on our highways is the improved highway, that oftentimes you will find the local traffic, which means a tractor or a small non-motorized vehicle, is coming in the wrong direction, because there are not enough cuts provided. So many of these people don't, everybody wants to take the shortest route, that's only logical. And for them the shortest route is just move in the wrong direction. So a lot of these, if one, in one sentence, if I have to summarize, the local needs have not been factored into the design of highways.